All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is a video that was published on August 12th, 2018 by ABC News. It says the title was "Storms Bring Dangerous Flooding to the East Coast." And then when you read down here, it says sudden flood waters cause cars to be washed away in Massachusetts. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and then interject, with scriptures, when need be.
Now to the developing story in the east, the flood emergency right now. Cars submerged in heavy flooding in Lynn, Massachusetts, and in Bergen County, New Jersey, the bride and groom trapped on the roof of their car. Take a look at that, stranded on their wedding day. A new round of storms on the way.
Right, that's what they get. First I like to start by saying, a lot of these people's cars that's getting stranded in these waters, these people don't have backup cars, man. Or this is their transportation to work, or they might not even have a job, man, and have kids that's on some type of they need some type of medicine or anything, man. So the Lord is putting so much hell on these people, man, ultimately to get them to bow down to him and his word, before he come back, those that are of the elect. So, this is prophecy, man. This is how the Lord is bringing his people back, man. A lot of us came in the truth behind going through so much hell and wanting a way out, and the Lord answered us. So, but I'm going to start with this scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecy. Right, so, you're supposed to want to know your history, and you're supposed to be occupied in prophecy, because the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. To prophesy means to say what's going to happen before it happens, man. And what you see happening here is prophecy. The Lord already said this type of stuff was going to be happening. So I'm going to start off with this scripture right here. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake," right? And, during these storms like this, there's always thunder, and lightning. And with earthquakes, and we know there's been earthquakes everywhere, and great noise with storm and tempest. And this is a storm, man. It starts off as rain, and then it turns into flooding. And the flame of devouring fire. Now, as we continue to play this video, they're gonna go into the flame of devouring fire. But just another scripture for this case, also right here, that you see, they given into marriage, man, like the scriptures say they was. That's prophecy. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. It says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage." And that's what you see going on here, man. "Unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them away, all away." Right, and this is, if you want to look at it spiritual, look, there's a flood going on, man. So this is spiritual. "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field." I'm going to read this. "Then shall two in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left." Right, so two in the field, one man doing the work, another man not doing it. And one going to get taken, the other one going to be left. Same for women. There's an elect women. One of the women going to be doing, doing what she has to do to be an Israelite woman. And there's going to be one that ain't going to be doing it. One going to be took, one going to be left. The one that's doing it going to be took, the one that ain't is going to be left. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour the Lord doth come. Right, so you don't know when Yahweh Shai coming back, man. That's why it's a need to be watching and keeping up with the news, man, and lining it up with the Bible. It says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Right, so ultimately saying, man, if you paying attention to these prophecies and watching these prophecies like the scriptures say, you will know, you'll be watching and waiting for Yahweh Shai to come back. But if you're not, you'll just be, you'll be left. So
as the work week begins, here's ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano.
Tonight, dangerous thunderstorms soaking the east. Millions from Florida to New England getting hit again. Up to 5 inches of rain soaking parts of New Jersey on Saturday, turning this highway into a rushing river.
Oh my God, those cars are completely underwater.
The raging floodwaters sweeping away a line of cars from this Little Falls dealership, stranding a bride and her wedding party en route to the reception. The storms accompanied by a show of lightning, setting this house in Edison ablaze. North of Boston.
See, there go that fire, man. It's them spirits that's created for vengeance. And then you got this jackass playing in the water, not knowing this is prophecy, and it's going to get 100 times worse than this. This type of guy might end up one of the guys that get attacked by somebody from the purge or something.
More than a half a foot of rain falling in under 12 hours.
These people are in trouble.
The rushing water inundating roadways, swallowing these cars. And to the west, floodwater in Texas, prompting at least 27 high-water rescues, including this one west of San Antonio. In Las Vegas, storms knocking out power to nearly 60,000. This time-lapse capturing a massive wall of dust engulfing the Strip.
Some incredible images there from all across the country. And Rob, you were telling me here in the east, we're going to get back-to-back storms?
Yeah, tonight and then another couple of days, and some of this area is saturated, Tom. We've got flash flood watches just outside of D.C. tonight, northern Virginia, where you see the brunt of the heaviest rain. This mid-level low kind of drifts back inland over the next couple of days.
I want to bring out the scripture real quick. This is 2 Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world. Right, now what's going on with them? They going through miseries. These floods is a misery unto them, man. You know, the water damage alone costs money. Yet alone the car that you got to fix, the water damage to your house costs money. You know? It says, because they have walked in great pride. Right, and what's their pride? Trying to be a part of this society. You know, instead of coming back to Yahweh Shai.
So right through Tuesday, we'll look for an expansion of some of these storms, so more flooding potentially there. We've already seen some flooding across West Texas this weekend. Along I-35 the next 2 days, could see 3, 4, or more inches of rainfall there. They could use it in the Intermountain West. Over 50 large fires burning, evacuations tonight across parts of South Dakota. And as you can see,
now a lot of this stuff happens every year, but you know, as Yahweh Shai ends this kingdom, he just make it get worse and make the outcome of it worse, and the damage that's you know being done, everything is just getting worse, and there's more bodies that's turning up with it. So, and also I want to go back real quick to
across parts of seen some flooding across West Texas this weekend. Along I-35 the next 2 days, could see 3, 4.
Now I never knew what this meant. You know, this is really kind of I think my first time hearing it. But a red flag warning is It says a red flag warning is a forecast warning issued by the United States National Weather Service to inform area firefighting and land management agencies that conditions are ideal for wildland fire combustion and rapid spread. It says after drought conditions, when humidity is very low, and especially when there are high or erratic winds, which may include lightning as a factor, the red flag warning becomes a critical statement for firefighting agencies. These agencies often alter their staffing and equipment resources dramatically to accommodate the forecast risk. To the public, a red flag warning means high fire danger with increased probability of a quickly spreading vegetation fire in the area within 24 hours. Right, so, this is what's going on. And these fires are breaking out everywhere. I'm going to jump, you can read the rest of this when you get time. It says outdoor burning bans may also be proclaimed by local law and fire agencies based on red flag warnings. Right, so, yeah. So, you can't be during these type of times, you don't want to be lighting no fires.
Or more inches of rainfall there. They could use it in the Intermountain West. Over 50 large fires burning. Evacuations tonight across parts of South Dakota. And as you can see, the heat, Tom, is unrelenting in the west.
All right, Rob, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage.
All right. That being said, all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.